Timex Marlin Snoopy. With the Marlin Take Care, Timex urges us to slow down, remain present, and take time for what matters most. We're encouraged to remember our responsibility to take care of ourselves, our fellow man, and of course, the planet. I'd love to tell you that it was these noble sentiments that inspired me to pick up this Timex from Snoopy Automatic. But it wasn't. Honestly, it was the green second hand, that and the cute Snoopy graphic on the dial. You see, I was on the lookout for a quirky watch, something affordable and lighthearted, and then I stumbled across this Timex. I don't want to make this review to be all about me, but there is a story about why I bought this watch. In a nutshell, I was after a watch that would remind me of my recently deceased grandma. She was an eccentric woman. I spent a lot of time with her as I was shopping for a watch that would remind me of our relationship. The watch I wanted would be quirky and even a bit. After a search among my favorite affordable brands, I quickly focused in on Timex's Snoopy range. I'm a big fan of the Marlin with a California dial, but had found the 30-form case a bit small. However, the newer Marlin releases give more of a nod to modernity. They have the same inspiration Timex's classic Spartan dress watches, but they have Fordham cases. And you know what type of dog Snoopy was, right? He's a beagle. We lost our family beagle 3 years ago. I decided that I needed a Snoopy watch. It was now a case of deciding which Timex Snoopy watch stood out. For me, it was the green second hand that swung it. Yes, Snoopy looks cute cuddling the planet, but the subtle touch of green swung it for me. On paper, the Marlin Take Care ticked the boxes I wanted. I've stressed that the Marlin Take Care is a fun piece, but let's not forget the watch's heritage. This is a dress watch. The Marlin, with numerous iterations over the decades, is a no-nonsense budget dress watch. It was Timex's go-to simple timepiece, so that's where I'll start with this one. I'd suggest that it does. Firstly, it's a straightforward watch. The case is simple with modest lugs, no crown guards, and a relatively small crown. The case is polished and has the timeless design that you'd expect from a dress watch. The only area for debate will be the size. It's 40 wide. That's probably as big as I'd like to go with a dress watch. However, the earlier Marlin reissues were only 34 wide, smaller than I like. Of the two, I do prefer this larger case, and yes, some brush finishing would be nice. But there is also an argument that the addition of different finishing could spoil the watch's simplicity. This simple polished case is matched with a domed acrylic crystal. Both the shape and the material reinforce the vintage aesthetics of the Marlin, and the sloped case creates a nice transition from it to the crystal. Again, it's quite Spartan, and that is a big part of this watch's enduring appeal. Both the indices and hands are slim. There's loom on the hands but not the markers. I can't quite make my mind up about the date window. It's small and discreet, presumably to avoid creating an imbalance on the dial, but at the size it is, I'd prefer if it was removed altogether. Of course, the hands, markers, and date window are design points you notice at a second glance. The Snoopy graphic, a beagle hugging a globe, is what really catches your attention. It's a great little picture, and makes this dress watch a playful piece. Finally, there is the green second hand that drew me to the watch. It's distinctive, something slightly different to other dress watches. There's a variation of the Marlin with a yellow second hand. But for me, this green variation is better. Turning the watch around, there's an exhibition back that showcases the Japanese-made Miyota automatic movement. At this price point, I'm happy with the movement, and it's definitely an upgrade from the hand-winding Chinese engine in earlier releases. The strap deserves a second look too. Again, it's straightforward and functional. The quick-release feature is always welcome, and in keeping with the green ethos, the strap is eco-friendly. It is made from eco-dry tan leather apparently. It's produced using less water. For some, these eco-credentials will be important. The Take Care or Peanuts Marlin has two selling points here: the strap and the self-winding nature of the automatic movement.